more respectful to me.
Are you going to get up there and make that announcement?
Yes, my dear.
Well, go on.
Casting for the 1949 film, The Heiress was a meticulous process that involved careful consideration of each actor's suitability for their roles. Olivia de Havilland was chosen for the lead role of Catherine Sloper after a series of auditions that showcased her ability to convey both vulnerability and strength. Her previous work in films demonstrated her range, making her a natural fit for the complex character. Montgomery Clift, who played Morris Townsend, impressed the casting directors with his intense screen presence and emotional depth. His chemistry with de Havilland was palpable during their screen tests, which played a crucial role in securing his casting. Ralph Richardson, cast as Dr. Austin Sloper, brought a distinguished gravitas to the role, and his audition highlighted his ability to portray a stern yet caring father. The chemistry between the actors was a significant factor, as the film relied heavily on the relationships depicted on screen. The casting team also held extensive discussions about the actors' past performances, ensuring that each choice would resonate with the film's themes of love, betrayal, and societal expectations. The combination of talent, chemistry, and the ability to embody the characters' emotional journeys defined the casting process for this classic film.
Be very cruel. I have been taught by masters.
Focusing on the directorial vision of William Wyler in the 1949 film, The Heiress reveals a deep commitment to character-driven storytelling. Wyler, known for his meticulous attention to detail, approached the film with a desire to explore themes of love, betrayal, and social class. His creative influences included the works of playwright Ruth and the emotional depth found in European cinema. Wyler's style emphasized realism, often using close-ups to capture the nuanced performances of his actors. He collaborated closely with Olivia de Havilland, who played the lead role, ensuring her portrayal of Catherine was both vulnerable and strong. The director encouraged the cast to delve into their characters' psyches, fostering an environment where actors could express their interpretations freely. The use of lighting and set design further enhanced the film's mood, creating a stark contrast between the oppressive atmosphere of Catherine's home and the outside world. This careful orchestration of elements allowed Wyler to bring the story to life in a way that resonated deeply with audiences.
Tomorrow evening, as soon as it gets dark.
Tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
Yes, at 9 o'clock.
The Heiress is a 1949 film that tells the story of a young woman named Catherine Sloper, who struggles with her overbearing father and her desire for love. This movie is known for its powerful performances, especially by Olivia de Havilland, who plays Catherine. It explores themes of love, betrayal, and the quest for independence. Many viewers find it both moving and thought-provoking. There are many funny, shocking, and sad facts about this film that will surprise you. So keep watching this video. Do you have a cherished memory associated with this movie? Is there a particular scene or moment that has had a lasting impact on you? We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. The film's emotional depth and character development resonate with many, making it a classic that continues to be discussed and remembered. The struggles of Catherine and her journey to find her own voice are relatable to many people. Set design for the 1949 movie, The Heiress was a meticulous process, aiming to capture the essence of the early 19th century. The production team created detailed sets that reflected the wealth and social status of the characters. They used rich fabrics, ornate furniture, and period-appropriate decor to bring the story to life. Filming took place primarily on location in New York City, with some scenes shot in studios. The choice of locations added authenticity, as the city itself was a character in the film. Logistical challenges arose from the need to recreate a specific time period while managing the constraints of post-war resources. The crew had to source materials that matched the historical context, which required creativity and resourcefulness. Innovative techniques included the use of lighting to enhance the mood and atmosphere, creating a sense of intimacy and tension in key scenes. The cinematography employed deep focus, allowing viewers to see both foreground and background details clearly, which added depth to the storytelling. This combination of set design, location shooting, and innovative filming techniques contributed to the film's lasting impact and visual richness.
Sloper.
I think you talk very well.
Not when I need it most. Oh,
with Mrs.
The film presents a compelling narrative centered around a plain young woman in late 19th century Manhattan, portrayed by Olivia de Havilland. Her character grapples with social awkwardness and the weight of her father's expectations, played by Ralph Richardson. The father, a widower, struggles with his disappointment in his daughter, which adds layers to their relationship. Montgomery Clift enters the story as a young man of modest means who sees the beauty within her, initiating a courtship that raises questions about sincerity and motives. While the father fears that Clift's intentions are driven by financial gain, Clift's earnestness shines through, creating tension and uncertainty. De Havilland's transformation throughout the film is remarkable, as she embodies her character's painful shyness with authenticity. Critics have praised her makeup and portrayal, noting that she truly looks the part of an ordinary woman rather than a glamorous star. The exchanges between Richardson and Clift are particularly noteworthy, filled with eloquence and emotional depth. Their polite yet pointed conversations reveal the complexities of love, trust, and the impact of honesty versus deceit. The film's exploration of these themes resonates deeply, showcasing how a few pivotal moments can alter the course of relationships. Director William Wyler skillfully maintains a brisk pace, ensuring that the story remains engaging throughout its 115-minute runtime. The film deftly navigates the delicate balance between candor and deception, illustrating the potential harm in both extremes. While some may find the story's premise simple, the execution is anything but dull, as it captivates the audience with its rich emotional landscape. The film ultimately leaves viewers contemplating the nuances of human connection and the importance of acceptance, making it a timeless piece that continues to resonate with audiences today.
Bolt the door, Mariah.
Yes, miss.
The creation of the score and soundtrack for the 1949 film The Heiress involved a deep understanding of the story's emotional landscape. Composed by Aaron Copland, the music plays a crucial role in enhancing the film's themes of love, betrayal, and isolation. Copland's ability to blend classical elements with a more modern sensibility allowed the score to resonate with the character's inner struggles. The haunting melodies reflect the protagonist Catherine's journey, capturing her vulnerability and strength. Musicians involved in the project worked closely with Copland to ensure that the orchestration matched the film's tone. The use of strings creates a lush, romantic atmosphere, while woodwinds add a sense of whimsy and tension. The score complements key scenes, such as Catherine's moments of doubt and her eventual confrontation with her love interest, Morris. The music swells and recedes, mirroring the emotional highs and lows of the narrative. Insights from the composers reveal that they aimed to create a sound that was both timeless and specific to the period. The collaboration between Copland and the musicians resulted in a rich auditory experience that not only supports the storytelling, but also elevates the film to a work of art. The score remains a significant part of The Heiress, illustrating how music can profoundly influence the viewer's emotional response and understanding of the characters' journeys.
If I am to buy a man, I would prefer buying Morris.
Don't say such things. You'll know him to be a...
Vanessa Brown played a minor role as a maid in the film, starring Oscar winner Olivia de Havilland. Interestingly, she later portrayed the same character de Havilland played in a radio adaptation. De Havilland had a notable career, and 15 years after her last appearance as a presenter at the Academy Awards, she made a special appearance at the 75th Annual Academy Awards in 23. This appearance received a standing ovation and marked her final time at the Oscars. Montgomery Clift, another prominent actor of the time, had his early films dubbed in Italy. Giulio Panicali and Giuseppe Rinaldi were the main voices for his films, while he was occasionally dubbed by Gianfranco Bellini in The Search and Judgment at Nuremberg. Nando Gazzolo provided his voice in The Young Lions, and Pino Locchi dubbed him in Raintree County. These details highlight the interconnectedness of the film industry and the lasting impact of its stars.
Oh, I don't think so.
You are a widow and you have children. I think so.
Oh, but if I needed it, I know he would have...
The Heiress features several iconic scenes that showcase the film's emotional depth and character development. One standout moment occurs when Catherine, played by Olivia de Havilland, confronts Morris, portrayed by Montgomery Clift, in a tense exchange that reveals her vulnerability and strength. The direction by William Wyler captures the raw emotions, using close-ups to emphasize the character's expressions. De Havilland's performance is haunting, as she transitions from a naive young woman to someone who understands the harsh realities of love and betrayal. Another memorable scene is the climactic moment when Catherine finally rejects Morris after he attempts to win her back. The cinematography, with its dim lighting and shadowy corners, enhances the sense of isolation and despair. The camera lingers on Catherine's face, allowing the audience to feel her pain and resolve. Wyler's choice to focus on the character's internal struggles rather than external action creates a powerful connection with viewers. Commentary from the filmmakers highlights the importance of these scenes. Wyler noted that he wanted to explore the complexities of love and power dynamics, while de Havilland emphasized the emotional truth behind her character's journey. The film's impact lies in its ability to resonate with audiences, making them reflect on their own experiences with love and loss. The Heiress remains a timeless exploration of human emotions, with scenes that linger in the minds of viewers long after the credits roll. Olivia de Havilland starred in 3 films recognized by the Library of Congress for their cultural, historical, or aesthetic significance. These films include The Adventures of Robin Hood, Gone with the Wind, and The Heiress. In the story, Dr. Sloper makes a remark about Morris's aftershave called bay rum. This product is traditionally made by boiling bay leaves in white rum, but modern versions use bay oil, alcohol, and water. Miriam Hopkins had a notable rivalry with Bette Davis that began before they entered the film industry. Their competition stemmed from jealousy, as both were stage actresses. Hopkins was the bigger star initially, but Davis gained fame after winning an Oscar in 1935. This win overshadowed Hopkins, who had a failed Broadway show that year. Davis later won another Oscar for Jezebel, a film that had been a flop for Hopkins. Their rivalry included personal conflicts, such as Davis's affair with director Anatole Litvak, who was once married to Hopkins. They acted together in 2 films, competing for screen time. After Hopkins' death, Davis acknowledged her talent, but described her as a real bitch.
May we not sit down?
I think we had better not.
The Heiress had a significant cultural and social impact when it was released in 1949. The film, based on a play by Ruth and Augustus Getz, tells the story of Catherine Sloper, a young woman who struggles with her father's disapproval and her own self-worth. This narrative resonated with audiences, particularly women, as it highlighted themes of love, rejection, and the quest for independence. The portrayal of Catherine's emotional journey struck a chord during a time when societal expectations often limited women's roles. Moreover, the film influenced pop culture by inspiring discussions about class, gender, and the complexities of relationships. The character of Catherine became a symbol of resilience, showing that personal strength can emerge from adversity. The Heiress also contributed to the evolving portrayal of women in cinema, moving away from traditional roles and showcasing a more nuanced, complex female lead. As audiences engaged with the film, it sparked conversations about the constraints of wealth and social status, making it relevant in discussions about privilege and personal agency. The film's haunting score and powerful performances, especially by Olivia de Havilland, left a lasting impression, ensuring its place in cinematic history. The Heiress remains a touchstone for exploring the intersection of personal desire and societal expectations, continuing to resonate with viewers today.
With me, I'd be honored. That's an excellent bay rum you're using.
Vanessa Brown wrote the play Europa and the Bull, and a non-fiction work titled The Manpower Policies of Secretary of Labor, Willard Wirtz. She also authored a novel and an unfinished autobiography. Montgomery Clift had a troubled moment when he was found by police in Hollywood while walking in a daze. Reports indicated he was naked and unable to remember how he ended up in that situation. Basil Rathbone expressed regret in his autobiography about not being cast as Dr. Sloper in this film. He had previously played the role in the New York City stage version alongside Dame Wendy Hiller. If Rathbone had been cast, and Errol Flynn had taken the role of Morris Townsend as initially intended, it would have reunited the 3 main actors from classic films like Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood. This connection highlights the intertwining careers of these actors and the impact of casting decisions on film history.
Oh, she's very beautiful.
Yes, she was. Very beautiful.
Oh.
The critical reception of the 1949 film The Heiress was largely positive, with many praising its performances, direction, and screenplay. Critics highlighted Olivia de Havilland's portrayal of Catherine Sloper as a standout, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. The film was based on a play by Ruth and Augustus Getz, and its adaptation was noted for maintaining the emotional depth and tension of the original work. Reviewers from major publications lauded the film's ability to capture the complexities of love and betrayal, with the New York Times calling it a superb film that showcased the talents of its cast and crew. Audience reactions were also favorable, with many viewers connecting deeply with the story's themes of isolation and longing. The film's cinematography and set design received attention for their ability to evoke the period's atmosphere, enhancing the overall experience. The Heiress was nominated for several Academy Awards, winning 4, including Best Art Direction and Best Costume Design, which underscored the film's artistic achievements. These accolades not only recognized the hard work of the cast and crew, but also solidified the film's place in cinematic history, showcasing the enduring impact of its storytelling and performances. The success of The Heiress helped elevate the careers of those involved, particularly de Havilland, who became known for her strong, complex female characters.
Well,
Olivia de Havilland gained attention when a private photograph of her riding a tricycle was published to celebrate her 103rd birthday in 2019. This image, taken in California around her 90th birthday in 2006, was later shared by various sources that mistakenly claimed she was 103 at the time the photo was captured. Throughout her career, she was recognized for her talent and charm. James Cagney, a prominent actor, once stated that she was his favorite leading lady. They worked together in several films, including The Irish in Us and A Midsummer Night's Dream, and they formed a memorable romantic duo in The Strawberry Blonde. In another notable aspect of her work, Montgomery Clift prepared for a scene by taking piano lessons to perform Plaisir d'amour for de Havilland. This dedication to his craft highlighted the effort actors put into their roles, contributing to the film's emotional depth. The collaboration among these talented individuals created a lasting impact on cinema.
Mrs. Penniman.
I've seen them. They sparkle so. They suit you, Morris.
Yes, they do.
During the making of The Heiress, the cast and crew experienced many memorable moments that added depth to the film. Olivia de Havilland, who played the lead role of Catherine, often found herself immersed in her character's emotional struggles. She would stay in character even off-set, which sometimes puzzled her co-stars. Montgomery Clift, who portrayed Morris, admired her dedication, but also tried to lighten the mood. He would often joke around between takes, making her laugh and helping her break the tension. The film's director, William Wyler, was known for his meticulous attention to detail. He would often ask for multiple takes to capture the perfect emotion. This sometimes frustrated the actors, but they respected his vision. One day, during a particularly intense scene, Wyler asked for yet another take. De Havilland, feeling exhausted, delivered a raw and powerful performance that surprised everyone, including herself. The crew erupted in applause, and that moment became a highlight of the filming process. The set design also played a crucial role in creating the film's atmosphere. The production team worked tirelessly to recreate the 19th century New York setting. They sourced period-appropriate furniture and decor, which made the environment feel authentic. One day, while setting up a scene in the grand living room, a piece of furniture accidentally broke. Instead of panicking, the crew quickly improvised, turning the mishap into a comedic moment that lightened the mood. As filming progressed, the bond between the cast grew stronger. They often shared meals together, discussing their characters and the story. De Havilland and Clift developed a close friendship, often confiding in each other about their personal lives. This connection translated into their on-screen chemistry, making their performances even more compelling. The experience of making The Heiress was not just about creating a film. It was about the relationships formed and the shared passion for storytelling that brought everyone together.
Well, you must think very carefully of how to word it. You must melt his heart.
I will not write him.
Aaron Copland composed the score for this film, handling the orchestration and conducting himself. He noted that the title music was deemed too dissonant by William Wyler and Paramount. They offered him a chance to rewrite it, but he declined. Instead, a staff composer named Van Cleve reworked the title music, using parts of Copland's original. Copland described this incident as unpleasant, stating it marred an otherwise satisfying collaboration. Despite this, he won an Oscar for his score, and recordings exist that feature the complete title music as he intended. Montgomery Clift made a notable impact as one of only 6 actors to receive an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor during his first screen appearance. This group includes other famous actors like Orson Welles and James Dean. Ralph Richardson, known for his stage work, received 3 nominations for Broadway's Tony Award as Best Actor in Dramatic Roles, but did not win any. His nominations came for performances in The Waltz of the Toreadors, Home, and No Man's Land.
Thank you very much.
Morris, I'm glad you came.
I brought Miss Sloper a small gift, sir.
The Heiress has left a significant mark on film history since its release in 1949. Its powerful storytelling and strong performances, particularly by Olivia de Havilland, have influenced how characters are developed in cinema. The film explores themes of love, betrayal, and social class, which resonate in many later works. Its adaptation from a stage play showcases the importance of dialogue and character interaction, setting a standard for future adaptations. The film's visual style, with its careful use of lighting and set design, has inspired filmmakers to pay closer attention to the atmosphere in their own works. The Heiress also paved the way for more complex female characters, encouraging writers to create roles that reflect the struggles and strengths of women. This legacy can be seen in films and television shows that prioritize character depth and emotional storytelling. The film's impact continues to be felt, as it remains a reference point for discussions about adaptation and character-driven narratives in modern cinema.
Safe journey. Thank you very much.
Morris, I'm glad you came.
I brought Miss...
Montgomery Clift was a sought-after actor who often turned down significant roles. He declined the part played by William Holden in Sunset Blood and the role of James Dean's brother in East of Eden. In 1955 alone, he passed on 5 Broadway plays, including Eugene O'Neill's Desire Under the Elms. He also turned down several films, such as Désirée, Friendly Persuasion, Prince of Players, Fahrenheit 451, Moby Dick, and The Trouble with Harry. Ralph Richardson took on roles originally played by Basil Rathbone. He portrayed Karenin in Anna Karenina, and played Dr. Sloper in the film adaptation after Rathbone had portrayed the same character in the Broadway version. Mona Freeman had a notable career in television and film. She starred in the movie Branded alongside Alan Ladd, and later guest starred in the TV series of the same name, which featured a different storyline, and starred Chuck Connors. Freeman played Dora Kendall in the series.
Thankful that it's come about.
Very well, Lavinia. While I'm being thankful, I hope you will not forget your duties as
Reflecting on the 1949 film The Heiress, many viewers find themselves drawn to its powerful themes of love, betrayal, and personal growth. The story, based on a play by Ruth and Augustus Getz, showcases the struggles of Catherine Sloper, a young woman caught between her controlling father and a charming suitor. This film resonates with audiences as it explores the complexities of relationships and the impact of societal expectations. For those who have seen it, the emotional depth and strong performances, especially by Olivia de Havilland, leave a lasting impression. Viewers often share how the film has shaped their understanding of love and self-worth, prompting them to reflect on their own lives. Engaging with this classic can spark conversations about personal experiences and how cinema influences our perspectives. We invite you to share your thoughts and memories related to The Heiress. How did it impact you? Did it change the way you view relationships or cinema? Like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic explorations.